Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the stories that shape us. Today, we're talking about Jane Eyre, a novel that has captivated readers for centuries with its timeless themes, memorable characters, and innovative narrative voice. Published in 1847, Jane Eyre was written by Charlotte Brontë, a British author who drew heavily from her own experiences as a woman in a society governed by strict social norms. The novel is set against the backdrop of Victorian England, a time when women's rights were limited and social class played a significant role in determining one's fate. To understand the significance of Jane Eyre, it's essential to consider the historical context in which it emerged. The Industrial Revolution was transforming the economic landscape, and the social hierarchy was being challenged by the rising middle class. In terms of literary background, Jane Eyre relates to several major traditions, including Gothic fiction, romance, and social commentary. The novel's use of atmospheric settings, mysterious events, and supernatural elements is reminiscent of Gothic fiction, a genre popularized by authors like Anne Radcliffe and Matthew Lewis. At the same time, Jane Eyre's focus on the personal journey of its protagonist and her quest for love and independence aligns with the Romance tradition, which emphasizes emotional experience and individual growth. Scholars like Sandra Gilbert and Susan Gubar have argued that Jane Eyre is a prime example of a feminist novel, one that challenges patriarchal norms and celebrates female agency. One of the most significant themes in Jane Eyre is the struggle for identity and autonomy. The novel's protagonist, Jane, is a strong-willed and independent woman who navigates a series of challenging situations, from her difficult childhood to her complicated relationships with the brooding Mr. Rochester and the cruel Mrs. Reed. Through Jane's journey, Brontë explores the tensions between personal desire and social expectation, highlighting the limited options available to women in Victorian society. For example, when Jane declares, "I am no bird, and no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will," she asserts her independence and rejects the societal norms that seek to constrain her. The novel's use of literary devices, such as symbolism and imagery, adds depth and complexity to its themes. The character of Bertha Mason, Mr. Rochester's wife, is a symbol of the oppressive forces that women faced during this period. Her presence serves as a reminder of the societal norms that govern women's lives and the consequences of defying these norms. The novel's use of imagery, particularly in its descriptions of nature, also reinforces its themes. The Yorkshire moors, with their wild and untamed landscape, serve as a symbol of Jane's own desire for freedom and independence. Jane Eyre has had a profound influence on literature and culture. Its impact can be seen in works like Jean Rhys's Wide Sargasso Sea, which reimagines the story of Bertha Mason, and in films like the 2011 adaptation starring Mia Wasikowska. The novel's themes of love, identity, and social justice continue to resonate with readers today, making it a timeless classic that remains relevant in contemporary culture. In conclusion, Jane Eyre is a masterpiece of literature that continues to captivate readers with its richly nuanced characters, its exploration of the human experience, and its thought-provoking themes. As we reflect on Jane Eyre's enduring significance, let's remember that this is a novel that challenges us to think critically about the world around us, to question societal norms, and to celebrate individual freedom and autonomy. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe it because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.